As hot as it's been this week, it gets even hotter today. An excessive heat warning is in effect for the Metro Jacksonville area. First time the Weather Service office in Jacksonville has ever issued that. Feels like temperatures could soar above 110 degrees. So you may be wondering, why in the heck am I wearing a jacket? It's because it's actually kind of chilly here. And this is kind of the normal weather in Jacksonville where it's hot as you know what outside and you go into any place and you need an extra layer. Unbelievable. But we are going to be tracking these temperatures that will exceed 95, maybe up to 99 degrees. And then with the heat index added in, take extra breaks, check in on loved ones or anyone who might not have AC or maybe a shut-in with your church or other community groups. Really a must today. Thankfully, the pattern turns a little bit more typical for summertime in Jacksonville over the weekend, and that means rain and thunderstorms. It will provide some relief, but it also will provide some threats to outdoor events. We have Yellow Card, 2 nights of shows tonight and again on Saturday, playing at Daly's Place. There's a lot of other events. Head to our spotlight story at WOKV.com. Vice President Kamala Harris coming to Jacksonville this afternoon. She'll be at the Ritz Theater and Museum in La Villa just before 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we're going to be hearing her attack the state of Florida and the State Board of Education that just implemented the new rules on African American studies, as the vice president was very firm in her assessment of it in Indiana just yesterday, talking about the studies as being fundamental freedoms. We'll hear pushback likely from some in Jacksonville, some of the leaders who are Republicans here in the city as the Democratic vice president comes to town. We'll be all over the story through the day, and be prepared if you're going to be traveling from or to the airport this afternoon. The vice president expected to arrive a little after 2 o'clock, and we're expecting to see those rolling motorcade delays on, I would guess, 95 to La Villa and then to the airport after her address. We'll have coverage for you on the story throughout the day. We're also following multiple stories about shootings throughout Jacksonville, including one that happened in the same general location as a deadly double shooting early yesterday morning. As JSO was on scene investigating that, another man was shot dead. What we've learned about that ongoing investigation continuing to come through at WOKV.com. We've got a lot more news to cover for you on Jacksonville's Morning News through 10 o'clock. Be listening for updates and make sure you get our breaking news alerts when you download the free 104.5 WOKV app.